Clock in, clock in. Black gotta just walked in.
Yeah. He already dead, there ain't no need to check his vitals, bitch. Yeah. He already dead, there ain't no need to check his vitals. Yeah, crunch time, yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. Let go, crunch time, yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. Yeah, crunch time, yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. Let go, crunch time, yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. He dead.
Team Black gotta stand up, man. Yeah. Look, I don't know nothing about the Island Boys. We just heard one of their bangers, which was not a banger. Don't know what the hell they was talking about. Hopefully y'all know what they was talking about, cause that shit though, it was ass. I don't know how that bitch went stupid like that. I guess it could have looked slow as hell, and people would say, bro, you're hating. No, bro, I'm not hating, bro. I'm just keeping it real, bro. You feel me? I like their them as a person though. You feel me? I like the way they act. It's kind of funny, if you ask me. But as far as like on the music tip, I haven't heard no song, but that little freestyle, no type of wordplay at all. You boys are tripping, and Jit do got a 17 right there on the middle of his head. But look, y'all, I want to know about them more. So I see this video is called "The Island Boys Experiment is Working." So these niggas scientists? These boys came from the science lab? Like, where they came from? Obviously they didn't, cause here go a picture of they look stupid ass right now. I told y'all it look like they used to get bullied, boy. They look like them badass white boys that stay bringing all type of exotic guns to school. Like Johnny, where did you get that fucking 2-barrel rifle from? Stole it from his daddy, bit stupid ass. They look like they take all they daddy guns to school. But let's look at this video, man, so we can get a better understanding of who the Island Boys actually are.
These two are the Island Boys, TikTok's new favorite rappers.
Hey, oh, I'm an island boy. I'm just island boy.
Imagine if this video was the only proof that humans ever existed.
Shit.
Because of this video, Fly Soulja and Kodiak Red, formerly known as Red 4X, became known as the Island Boys for obvious reasons. When I first came across them, I thought they were...
His name Kodiak Red. Oh, these boys is ridiculous. But this nigga think he Kodak, the white version, the red version.
SoundCloud rappers that are trying to bring back 2016, 2017. This image that they're going for was once considered unique because the people who had it backed it up with good music. But then it got flooded with people who had the look but not the music. It seems like these two almost went through the SoundCloud rapper checklist to make sure they got it all. Face tats? Check. Interesting hair? Check. Drug use? Check.
I did a lot of perks when I was 17. I was addicted with them.
Down bad story? Check.
So I came out of jail down bad. Like nobody wanted to help me.
I got haters? Check.
There's a lot of haters in our county.
But we can barely consider these guys rappers.
Were you guys trying to be rappers before you got locked up?
See, this is the thing. I didn't really know what I was gonna be. I'm so young, right? I just wanted to be lit. You know what I mean?
Being lit is the #1 priority for Kodiak Red. It's not achieving musical esteem, enhanced rapping ability, maybe making a great album, or even showing the world that he has built-in auto-tune.
I don't use too much auto-tune. I sound like I have automatic auto-tune. Like it's called harmonizing. Look, I can do it. I say J without my 9. They like money when you shine.
Some people would just call that singing. Now, like everything else that's trendy, TikTok is the reason you see them all over the internet.
So I have a lot of people saying that I look like Cynthia the doll.
But once I started to do a bit more digging, I kind of felt bad for the Island Boys.
Well, my dad died at like an early age. Like I turned 18, my mom kicked both of us out the crib.
What were you doing?
I know I mentioned that their story was very typical SoundCloud rapper-esque, but there's no doubt that their reality was bleak. They obviously made choices that landed them in and out of jail.
Look, it said assault rifle, y'all. Look, I swear to you, I seen.
I know I mentioned that their story was very typical SoundCloud rapper-esque, but there's no doubt that
this nigga brought an assault rifle to school. Oh no, that's just simple assault. I'm sorry. Intended threat to do violence, battery, touch or strike. Oh, this nigga was hitting people.
reality was bleak. They obviously made choices.
This nigga grand theft. Okay, petty theft. Okay, that look just about right. You like you was stealing candy bars and shit.
That landed them in and out of jail, but it seems like they needed a little bit of guidance. And considering how ridiculous they portray themselves, they're very self-aware.
Are you guys, I seem self-aware, like for what? Like if you look at you two in a mirror, you'd be like, I don't know what's going on in these guys' heads. I mean, it's a very unique look.
You gotta be unique. You gotta stand out.
So then are you supposed to feel bad because they had a rough upbringing and needed guidance? Or are they hiding in plain sight, looking and acting ridiculous on purpose because they know it brings in the views? My name is Patrick CC, and on this island, we drink water. Let's get one thing straight. The Island Boys song is kind of fire. They may be speaking in
This nigga stupid as fuck too. But we not with you on that. Stop speaking for us. We don't think shit fire. Hell wrong with you talking about this? Let's keep it. No, nigga, we not with you either. Hell wrong. It's not fire. It's funny. Yes, nigga.
handwriting, but the melodies are on point. If it wasn't obvious
That bitch
that
said the melodies on point. Bitches wasn't even on beat for shit. They ain't even have a beat and they still wasn't on it. Wasn't even on beat with the air. Hell wrong with this? You can tell he listened to punk rock and shit like that. Nigga, you stupid.
brothers are from Florida, specifically Palm Beach. They claim that they were always popular. They liked it. They are natural entertainers and potentially clones of various other rappers. From ages 15 and 17, they were in and out of jail a lot, mostly for robbery. But once they discovered Instagram, they started to gain a little traction, where they would go live with random people, sometimes artists, sometimes real gangsters. But when I discovered them was last year when this blue-collar Joe Schmo served up some real-life lessons for Fly Soulja.
I'm a full-time rapper. You know, I be
Oh, you're a full-time... I think you're a full-time idiot, is what you are. You're not a full-time rapper, dude.
How do you treat your girl?
I treat her well. I provide. I'm like a normal adult. And you're sitting in some dirty room, like, trolling people. Like, you're doing the whole, like, 6ix9ine method, but you ain't trolling nobody who's important. So, like, for what? You're just wasting your own time. You're turning red.
Who, me? No, I'm laughing.
Your face is turning red and your teeth are turning green.
Hold on, I'm asking you a question. Is my face red right now?
I can't tell. You got fucking writing all over.
It's
looks
hot
like the
in here,
bathroom
bro.
wall at a bar.
That was literally just a random dude who spent 40 minutes of his day trying to convince NFL young man that he was making some poor decisions, the hero we don't deserve. The live stream would get posted on WorldStar and YouTube, which got a lot of new attention from real gangsters who were not very fond of Fly Soulja acting tough.
Man, stop acting, bro. Stop acting. You not in the streets. You not in the streets. Stop acting. You not in the streets. You not in the streets. I'll rip that fucking 17 off your face, jet.
But then that same guy is just here chilling with them, acting cool later on. So it's just, was it ever real? You'll notice that starts to become a trend. From here on out, a lot of their IG lives would get screen recorded and posted on YouTube, which would sometimes gain them some new traction. So once their buzz started increasing, they just kept doing these IG lives. And doing what exactly?
Where's your mom? Where is she
She's
at?
in bed.
Can you call her for me, please? I need her to tickle my Twingo. Tell her I want to get freaky. I need you right now. Tell her I want to get freaky and the same shit to you.
You still wanna take her out?
Yeah, I would take her out.
For some reason, a few hundred people would actually come back to watch these live streams. And we started to see regulars that came on the lives, which became sort of an Instagram reality show. For example, this guy that I mentioned before, he became known as Green Hat Guy, who is now a literal influencer with more IG followers than me. So follow me on IG and let's change that. You know what I'm serious about. We also have Lil Jitman, Lil Pyru, 954 Enzo, Wyeezy, Xena the Witch, Lil Perk, Brick Boy Dior, Montasia, Viam, Dehate Gianna, Matty G's, and the big boss of all of them, Big Bank Chico. This is like the degenerate universe of unsuccessful rappers with face tattoos. Basically, this whole ecosystem just exists and they go live together every day. Sometimes it's just 2 or they do groups of 3 and 4. Most of the time it's boring as shit, but once it gets dry, they start beefs with each other. I can't even tell who's friends and who isn't because they're always threatening each other, pointing guns on screen and acting like internet gangsters. Then the next day they will just be chilling on live, all buddy-buddy. But the most interesting character is Chico. Chico is an older gentleman from North Carolina. At some point in late 2020 or early 2021, Fly and Red's mom kicked them out of the house and they were broke and needed a place to stay. So he offered them a trailer to sleep in and got them both jobs. Think of him like their manager, or as they call him, their OG. He also offered them protection since they were always talking the big talk on Instagram. They would do their IG live streams and post on TikTok while working, And that's when they really started to take off. Fly Soulja went back to Florida to take care of his child, and Red stayed in Carolina, met a girl, and stayed with Chico. But Red started to claim to be a real gang member, a Blood specifically. Chico wasn't having that. One day, Chico kicks in Red's door and decides he needs to make this right. He brings him to some real gang members to check in. Basically, he was just trying to scare the shit out of him. And it worked.
Hey, where you live, nigga? I'll fucking kick this door. Oh, nigga, what's up there?
What you claim in the internet?
Sex, money, murder,
But why you doing that?
What's up, huh? What you mean? Bro, can I stay with you, bro? Bro, come on, bro. I can't do this, bro.
This is commonly referred to as the kidnapping incident that you'll see them talk about in interviews. But it really wasn't kidnapping. He did punk the shit to Red, though. Chico is kind of like their toxic stepfather. There's videos of him hitting Red and being verbally abusive. But at the end of the day, he did give them a place to stay, money, and a job when they were down bad the most. I don't know everything that happened, but there's something deeper there. Because you can see it in Soulja's eyes on this specific live stream. He respects Chico, and he just looks guilty or sad. Because Chico was in legal trouble and the Island Boys left him in the dust. Currently, Chico is in jail. Free Chico. I haven't really mentioned it much, but yes, all these clout demons make music, but I mean...
Everybody watching they some sad clowns.
There isn't really much to say. They're all just cosplaying as rappers. Now, most of you know the Island Boys because of their TikTok, which literally just consists of people commenting on their videos and them responding to these comments. I think the best theme of their TikTok is that they reply to these comments seriously as if people aren't trolling the fuck out of them. But it's kind of the same situation as any of these other gimmicky influencers we've seen like Bad Baby, Woah Vicky, and others. They basically allow themselves to get bullied over and over, and eventually a small percentage of the people start to kind of root for them, like they're an underdog. And if you keep sticking it out, eventually the bullies go away and you're left with an inflated follower count and a small fan base, or people just secretly like you the whole time. Because in recent interviews, they don't seem that bad. They actually seem very nice and self-aware. If you close your eyes, you might think, wow, I would love to take a nice walk in the park with these two gentlemen. That's why the boundary between what is real and what isn't is so thin for me. Is this all just one giant act for internet clout? Are they letting people just make fun of them? Or are they actually very dumb, violent, and dangerous people? They love to start beefs. They have incredibly toxic relationships. Did they really do all of that to their bodies just for some Instagram fame? I can't be convinced that these two are just rappers and they're doing it for the music, even though that's what they claim. Because the music is so fucking bad.
I'm talking about plays when they say they play like birthday, like them on a neck already. Thinking my time and neck to get better, L, pretending to spray.
I mean, sure, the Island Boys Jacuzzi tape slaps, but the rest of their music is horrible. Like, objectively horrible.
Wicked way, it's a wicked way.
And maybe I'm biased because I just love rap music so much, and I think these two are being rappers as an excuse to justify their image and antics. I mean, Kodiak Red did get the Kodak Black co-sign. They linked up in Florida, and Kodak has publicly supported him. It's actually the reason why he changed his name from Red 4X to Kodiak Red. And Kodak does have the musical respect, so maybe he can help them make a listenable song. I honestly have no idea what the future holds for the Island Boys or any of these Marvel Universe face tat unsuccessful rappers. I can't see anyone taking them seriously ever, but
well, if you guys was lost just like I was and didn't know who they was, where they came from, and them niggas actually stayed in the trailer park for real. I was actually playing about everything, bro. But it's like most of the stuff I was saying was for real. I do this, y'all. I really do this, bro. But let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments, because I'm about done with that. Clock out. Black got it. Just walk out.
Okay, I'm out here trying to get paid, but dog, I ain't got no kids.